Here's the truth. When most teachers hear AI, they don't think learning, they think cheating, copy and paste, the end of homework. But what if we are looking at it completely wrong? What if AI isn't the thing that destroys education? What if it's the thing that finally gives every learner in South Africa something we've never been able to scale? A patient one-on-one tutor for every learner and a teaching assistant for every teacher. Not to replace you, but to multiply you. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm Dylan, aka Mr. AI, the South African teacher, founder, and AI education specialist. And if you are a newbie to this channel and want to learn everything AI, then this is the right place for you. So, without any further ado, let's dive right in. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of our classrooms were never designed for one learner, one pathway. They were designed for one teacher, many learners moving at one pace. And in South Africa, we feel this hard. 40, 50, sometimes 60 learners, huge gaps in reading and numeracy, limited time for individual attention. So learners do what humans always do when they feel stuck. They hide confusion, they guess, they give up, or they copy. Now AI arrives and the fear is, now they can copy instantly. Fair fear, but here's the flip. The reason why copying works is because many tasks only measure the final answer, not the thinking. So the solution isn't ban AI. The solution is use AI to force thinking more than ever before. So here's a big idea that we should be focused on. There's a famous education finding often described like this. Learners who get through one-on-one tutoring perform dramatically better than learners in normal classrooms. So the reason is simple. A great tutor does three things all the time. Spots misunderstanding early, adjusts explanations to this learner, keeps asking questions until the learner can explain it back. But we've never been able to scale that because at the end of the day, humans are expensive. Time is limited and teachers are already maxed out. This is where AI changes the game. AI can act like a Socratic tutor, not giving answers, but guiding learners to discover answers. So this is what good AI tutoring looks like. In a strong AI tutoring setup, every conversation is visible to the teacher, so it's not secret cheating. The AI doesn't just dump the answer, it asks, what do you think the first step is? Why did you choose that method? Show your working. So it detects common misconceptions and gives targeted hints. So instead of AI did my work for me, it becomes AI coached my thinking. And that's the key shift. AI is not the student's brain, it's the student's training partner. That's why platforms like NotebookLM gives us practical versions of this. Not a replacement teacher, but a study partner that tutors learners using the exact content you provide, like your notes, textbook extracts, worksheets, past papers, memos, or rubrics. So the big question is, why NotebookLM? With NotebookLM, you upload the sources first, then the AI answers from those sources and can point the learners back to where it got the info. This means more control, less nonsense, better alignment with CAP's content, and easier to audit what the learners used. The teacher move is that you create a notebook, and the learner move is they use it like a tutor, but inside boundaries. So here are practical classroom examples using NotebookLM. So as a math teacher, the teacher setup in NotebookLM can look like this. You upload your lesson notes or your worksheet examples as a student or practice worksheets. And this is how you prompt the AI inside of NotebookLM. And that prompt looks like this. Don't give me the final answer. Ask me questions step by step like a tutor. When I answer, tell me if my reasoning matches the notes. If I'm wrong, give me a hint and show me which section of the notes to revisit. And the teacher win from this is Now your marking focuses on the steps, the reasoning, the corrections, and not who copied the answer. But what about English and essay writing? Inside of NotebookLM, you can guide the AI as your coach and not as your ghostwriter. So the teacher setup looks like this. So what you can do is upload a sample essay with class notes, and then your learner can prompt the AI with the following. Here is my introduction. Improve the clarity but keep my voice. Then give me 3 specific changes I should make and why, using the uploaded rubric. Finally, ask me 2 questions that would make my argument stronger. This turns the AI into a writing coach grounded in your standards. And this is how you approach writing essays. But what if it was a reading comprehension with evidence-based answers? What you can do is upload the comprehension text. Then your learner can prompt the AI as follows. Quiz me this passage. Make the questions harder each time. When I answer, tell me what lines in the passage support my answer or argument. And now the comprehension becomes and moves from a claim to evidence-based to an explanation. And that explanation allows for real thinking. But what about subjects like history or life orientation, where you want your learner to study and practice debating? So what your learner can do is upload sources that are source-based questions or timelines or whatever the case might be. And then your learner can prompt the AI with the following. Act like a debate coach. Challenge my viewpoint using the sources. Then help me strengthen my argument with evidence. Now let's talk about you as the teacher. AI can be your assistant for lesson planning variations, for generating practice questions, memos, creating rubrics, drafting progress comments, etc., or summarizing common errors from learner work. And this is the real win that you take away as a teacher. You have less time on admin, you have more time on human work. Like for example, building meaningful relationships and the classroom culture, also checking understanding in real time. And then the AI doesn't replace you as the teacher, it replaces the parts of the job that are destroying you. And one of the best tools right now that you can use is CapScribe, a CAPS-aligned AI-powered lesson plan tool that acts as your teacher assistant by giving you back more of your time freedom as a South African teacher. I'll leave a link in the description below to test drive this bad boy, and make sure that you grab the coupon code ELITE3months and use it to get a 50% discount off the Educator Pro plan for 3 months, so that you can unlock all the premium features. And now for the guardrails, how to use AI without any chaos. If this term is new to you, guardrails are simply the rules you put in place so AI is used safely and for learning, not for cheating or for harm. So guardrails are extremely important because they create transparency, and this is important for grade thinking, for drafting, for reflections, for oral explanations. And another point is for the AI to have boundaries, to tell the AI what is allowed and what is not allowed. Because let's face it, AI can hallucinate, and if you don't put it in check, it will just go haywire. So here's the real choice, my dear colleagues. We can treat AI like a cheating tool and play whack-a-mole forever. Or we can turn it into what it can be, a personal tutor for every learner and a teaching assistant for every teacher. Used correctly, AI doesn't make learners lazy. It makes them explain, it makes them think, it makes them practice, and it makes learning more personal. And in a system where individual attention is the rarest resource, that's not a threat, that's a breakthrough. So if you found this video valuable, share it with a fellow colleague that may find this empowering. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'm Dylan, aka Mr. AI. I'll see you in the next one.